Hi there, my name is Alison Burton and I am from Glasgow in Scotland. I have a degree in community education focusing on youth work. I also work for the local council managing youth groups for children and young people with additional support needs. I currently work for Family Planning Association as well, and they are a charity who support sexual health, education and campaign to improve services. I've also had the privilege of doing international work in Uganda and South Africa, working specifically with vulnerable young people. The aim of this conference is full access and full choice. To me, this means being inclusive and providing information and engaging with hard-to-reach young people. Sometimes we can focus on HIV/AIDS and LGBT issues, but sometimes we kind of forget about other aspects, for instance disability. But in order to provide the full access and full choices, we need to engage with all vulnerable groups. In my job with the Family Planning Association, I support families and professionals and young people with autism around the topic of sexual health education. Autism can leave people very vulnerable due to lack of social understandings and misinterpretations. The majority of young people I work with have been abused or have the potential to abuse. And this is due to lack of understanding of non-verbal signals or a flawed understanding of sex due to peer pressure, portrayals of sex through the media and pornography. People with autism can take information very literally and may find it hard to understand and pick up false information, which is why the resources I have are very clear. Having autism can cause other problems, for instance sensory issues. Some young people do not like the sensory feeling or the smell or the taste of condoms, which leaves them open to STIs and pregnancy. Some people also do not like the thought of being kissed or touched intimately, and this can cause issues within a relationship. So I work with people to break down those barriers in order to create a healthy relationship. I also work with parents and professionals to break down other barriers that they face around sexual health education, as some parents don't like to think about their children having sex, but with a child with disabilities we really need to open up the family boundaries to create a safe environment for that child. Because of the nature of disabilities, some people really need help with every aspect of their lives. So working with the parents, we can hopefully create a more inclusive way of living so people with disabilities can have a healthy, safe sexual relationship without being taken advantage of or at risk of unwanted pregnancies or STIs. And that what we call is good touch, bad touch, and we focus on that a lot during our workshops. Not only have I worked specifically with disability, I've also worked with other community groups, including gang members, asylum seekers and refugees, and young girls. When I work with these young people, I deliver confidence building workshops, which I think plays an integral role within sex and relationship education, as lack of self-esteem can also lead to risky behaviour. I feel like I'm a good candidate as I'm extremely passionate about family planning and equalities. I feel it is important to reach out to young people and to help support their empowerment in order to make informed decisions through education. Thank you.